Jen here with Perpetual Odyssey, and I'm just going to jump right on in. So, got to take the train again from Flagstaff, Arizona to Penn Station, New York. I did this train trip last year as well. Both times it was exceptional. This time I didn't bother to include footage of the actual train ride because I had enough of that in the video last year. So this one is more about the destinations, Chicago and New York where I got to visit my mom and friends and family and go to my cousin's wedding. This train trip was all about lots of food, lots of reading, podcasts, audiobooks, and looking out the window and totally relaxing. Both stops in Chicago, my focus this time was on the river. And I got to the train station, first of all, lets out right by the river. You walk out the doors and you're right there. So I got to walk up and down the river walks along the sides. I took a couple turns in and went a few blocks in this way or that way, especially when there was a source of food I really wanted to get to. I will say that I had several different French fries in Chicago, and they were all delish. I also had a really good donut as well. Other than that, though, just beautiful weather. I was very fortunate to have nice weather and got to enjoy that walk, especially because the train ride is so long and so sedentary. P.S. I like pigeons. This one was trying to steal my French fries. And I got to sit here at this circle in the shadow of the Willis Tower, which apparently currently is the third tallest building in the U.S. I was tempted to go up to the top of it. You are allowed to go up there. But I decided it was not in my budget, so I just went inside the building and walked around the lower levels. I went into plenty of the other buildings around the area, some of the hotels and the lobbies as well. They have a food court in the bottom level, and that's my lunch that I ate. Fun fact, there were rats all in the bushes right where I was sitting, and this time they were trying to steal my French fries. And I couldn't miss out on the opportunity to get to take a walk through Byram Shore. So this first dot here is the house that I lived in till the age of 5. And then this next dot right here is where my summer camp was. I went there between the summers of 5th and 6th grades. And then this next dot is my apartment that I lived in after college for a couple of years. So you can see it's just a quick little walk down the road. I don't know, maybe a half mile, and then you can cut into the park over on the side here. That way, if you don't have a pass to get in, you don't have to have one. You can sneak in, not sneak in, but you can just go on the side. And then my summer camp was all down here at the beach, and my mom would play softball games at that baseball field there. And then my dad had a boat or boats that he would keep here at the boat docks. And then there was a playground and a picnic area, and you could walk out the back. And I used to do this walk all the time, by myself, with summer camp, with my family, and yeah, I spent many days down here at the park. So after church, the next dot here is where my mom's church is. She stayed for meetings, and I got an opportunity to walk down to Byram Shore Beach. Last but not least, my cousin's getting married. Here I am pre-wedding, and this is Theo, my cousin's doggy. He is such a good boy. And another incredible weather day, perfect afternoon for a wedding in the park. And my cousin, of course, was beautiful, and the wedding was so enjoyable. It was just full of love, and I am so proud of her, and I am so happy for her. And thank you, Patrick, as well. And what a delightful and magical afternoon and evening. I am so happy that I got to be there and participate and witness their beautiful day. Congratulations to Natalia and Patrick, and wishing a happy ever after to you both. And that's it. The week flew by. 2.5 days there, 2.5 days to get home. Oh, family, friends, old stomping grounds, and many smiles, and making more great memories.